Most people think weight control is about discipline, but that explanation doesn't match what psychologists discovered. Some people stay the same weight for years without trying, and most people never realize why. For a long time, psychologists believed weight control depended mostly on willpower. But research started showing something unexpected. Many people with stable eating habits aren't using more effort. Their brain follows different patterns. Patterns that happen quietly, before a choice even feels like one. And once you start noticing these patterns, you begin to see them everywhere, including inside your own habits. Think about the last time you tried to eat healthier. You told yourself this time would be different. And maybe it was, for a day, maybe two. Then something small happened. One snack, one moment. And suddenly, everything collapsed. Not just your plan, but your mindset. You didn't think, I slipped. You thought, I failed. If that sounds familiar, it's not because you're weak. Your brain was following a pattern it never learned to question. Psychologists have studied this for years, and what they discovered is surprisingly simple. People whose eating stays naturally balanced don't fight cravings more. They respond to them differently. Here are 7 patterns they often follow without even realizing it. Pattern 1 is that they don't fight cravings, they observe them. When most people see food, their brain immediately says, I need that, and the feeling takes over. But some people pause and simply notice what's happening. They think, interesting, my brain wants sugar right now. That small shift creates distance, and suddenly you're no longer inside the craving, you're watching it. And once you step back like that, the craving begins to weaken. Pattern 2 happens after just one small mistake. You eat one cookie, that's all. But your brain says, well, I already failed. So you keep going, not because you're hungry, but because the story changed. Psychologists call this the what the hell effect, and it isn't a discipline problem at all, it's a thinking pattern. People with steady habits don't spiral after one mistake. They reset quietly and simply continue with the next meal. Pattern 3 changes how your body responds to food. Your body needs time to feel full, usually about 20 minutes. But most people eat too fast, so the signal arrives too late. People whose appetite stays regulated don't force themselves to slow down. They simply don't rush. They leave small pauses, just enough breathing space for the brain to catch up. Pattern 4 is that they don't rely on willpower. Instead, they design their environment. A bigger plate makes food look smaller, and a smaller plate makes the same portion look larger. This is known as the Delboeuf illusion. People with consistent eating patterns don't fight temptation constantly. They quietly remove it from their surroundings, because willpower fades, but environments don't. Pattern 5 isn't really about food at all. That urge to eat is often not hunger, but stress, because your brain is looking for relief, and food is simply the fastest option. This is called the emotional eating loop. But some people build alternatives: music, movement, small calming rituals. And because of that, the urge fades without a fight. Pattern 6 often appears late at night. You feel hungry, but something about it feels different, because your body isn't actually asking for food, it's asking for rest. Sleep changes your hormones, and your brain can mislabel exhaustion as hunger. This is known as sleep-hunger confusion. It feels real, but it isn't. People who understand this signal translate it differently. Not I need food, but I need sleep. And the final pattern is the one most people never question. Most people believe that once they lose weight, then they'll finally feel better. But that belief itself creates the problem. Because a mind that feels not enough makes worse decisions. People with a calm relationship with food start from a different place. They already treat their body as something worth caring for now, not later. So when someone struggles with food, we often say they lack discipline. But what if they were simply following the wrong patterns, quietly, automatically, without realizing it? And patterns can change, not all at once, but one at a time. Tomorrow you might notice it again, that small moment right before everything begins. Most people never see it, but once you do, you can't unsee it. And maybe nothing was ever wrong with you.